Okay, so like I said, call to order at, was it 3:31? So I'll do the roll call. Commissioner Dobrowski.
Present.
Commissioner Pozos.
Present.
Commissioner Lane.
Present.
Commissioner Moore.
Present.
Commissioner Patrick is here. Commissioner Reynolds. Commissioner Smith. Commissioner Galvin. Commissioner Galvin says he'll be here, and then are you taking notes for me too? Okay. And Commissioner Galvin. So we adjourned. We started at 3:30. Commissioner Galvin will be in. He notified me through our messaging group thing there that he'll be in. I didn't hear anything from Commissioner Smith. I know that Commissioner Reynolds, she can't come on Mondays. And then as far as our 9th member, we are still awaiting.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah.
Commissioner Galvin is present. As for our 9th member, we are still awaiting. We are still awaiting from the social status of African American males for them to get back to us, and we'll see what happens there. We have some visitors here. A visitor here,
Thanks, guys.
Councilman Johnny Stimley.
You want me to talk about that for 1 minute?
1 second, we're gonna do some.
Got the agenda for you
And
guys.
we have our agenda here. Awesome. Commissioner Galvin. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And then you have the agenda pulled up on your group me. It is on there for you if you'd like to see that. Okay. So we have our minutes here from last meeting. I'll give you a couple minutes to look at that. Meeting was called to order at 3:29. Councilman Fitzpatrick, Galvin, Moore, Smith, Dobrowski, Patrick, Lane, and Reynolds were absent. Credentials for committee emails are established. Committee spoke on introduction on all social media platforms, including a video introducing the commissioners. How the introduction would be performed was also discussed. Commissioner Smith spoke on the silent disco party, explaining the details. The McDonald's Give Back Night was discussed for some time in January. Chairman Patrick invited State Farm agent Andrew Mitchell to speak to the commission. Mr. Mitchell discussed collaborating with the commission once the clear image of the commission was brought to the forefront. He also discussed collaborating with the Exchange Club of helping the youth of Michigan City. Ideas for different fundraisers were brought to the commission by Mr. Mitchell. Commissioner comments included Commissioner Smith talking about the how factor of our brand. So there's just of out at the bottom. It's just one there. So we can get that fixed. And as a commission, public comments meeting was adjourned at 4:27. Is there anything anyone see wrong with that? It's all good. Commissioner Galvin does a really good job at this. So.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, these are good. And like I said last meeting, to these, I love how it's there for like our attendance. I love that. Anyone have anything to say about that? Anything to add? I just caught one thing. That was it.
Yep, I'll fix that. So,
All good for me. Can I get a motion to approve?
I motion to approve the meeting minutes of last meeting.
All right, that was January 6th, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And I'll second that.
All right.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so our meeting minutes from January 6, 2020 are approved. All right. Oh, and just to clear, so from what we discussed with Mr. Mitchell our last meeting with the Exchange Club, I will be speaking to Mike Kopek, the president of the Exchange Club, tomorrow, and so that I can bring forth so I can kind of bring forth our commission to him, and so we can kind of collaborate with the Exchange Club as well. So like I said, I'll talk to him tomorrow, and then I'll bring it back to us so we can kind of set something up so that I can be that liaison from the commission to talk to Exchange Club.
Do you plan on representing our commission maybe at one of
Yes.
their meetings? Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I always go to Exchange Club, but so I'm just going to first talk with my State Farm agent tomorrow with Mike Kopech, the president of the Exchange Club, and then I'll come back and then we can kind of collaborate on what we want for me to bring forth, and anyone can come and represent us. We can
What day is
make
it,
an
by the
appearance.
way?
So tomorrow I go to meet with him, and then we'll set up a date. It'll be a Tuesday at 12 o'clock. That lunch. That's when they have it. So if I understand, but I'll make it a point to be there to speak on our behalf. But anyone can come with, and so we can show that support.
Absolutely.
So that's that. Moving on here, we had our approval. Old business was the fundraiser information. So with that, Mr. Lebesnik, he said that he's going to put me in contact with. Well, I'll reach out to him. He's going to put me in contact with one of his people that deals with all that, the give back nights and stuff like that. So he's going to put me in contact with that. So we will not be having a give back night January. So hopefully February, and so we may have to push our event date out. Who knows, so that we can have that adequate amount of time to really pump it out, if that makes any sense. And it's still going to be at Franklin McDonald's. That's the prime location, and so that just gives us time to just really get out our information.
So would
Yes,
it
sir.
still be on like the same day like Friday, right?
So so he'll give me good days that it should be, and they're prime days. So I'm thinking. Let me look at the message that he sent me, because he did get back to me, and I'll reach out to his guy. So he says, "Hello, Nathan. I'm glad you guys are moving in the right direction with the commission, and unfortunately, that isn't enough notice because I said what we wanted to do. I said the youth commission was wanting to inquire as if on the 30th of this month would be a great day for the give back night, and if so, we would like to go for it." And he says he led him with the introduction. He says, "Unfortunately, that isn't enough notice to put put that back together. We need to advertise 2 to 3 weeks out, and we're already in the time frame. No time to create and approve advertising. We also do our schedules 2 weeks ahead and don't have time to make the necessary changes right now." So he said, "I'd be happy to ask Jody to reach out to you to discuss details, but whatever date you choose, we will need 30 days minimum to accommodate. I also need it to be on a Tuesday or Wednesday night." So those are the 2 days. So Tuesday or Wednesday night.
I'd say Wednesday.
Probably Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wednesday would be one of our good days then. What is anyone else thinking about that? I'm
Wednesday's
fine with
good.
Wednesday.
Wednesdays are fine.
Okay.
Wednesdays are fine.
So Wednesday night would be for us when I talk to Jody. I'll call him and we'll set something up. Let me know if you'd like. Should you reach out? Yes. So Jody will be reaching out. I'm going to call Jody. And so that was that. Anything any questions about that? Okay. So that's about the fundraiser information. So we can build up enough momentum for that. I'm pretty excited about that.
Right.
And so that's about all I have for that. Moving on, committee email. I gave you all that information. I did ask for your emails. I think most of everyone sent them to me. I have the platform. I'm still trying to get it down myself, so I can kind of add all of the necessary things we need to. We do have it. I don't know if any of you took time to log on to it to kind of check it out for yourselves, but you can. You do have all the credentials. That's really much it with that. Also, we can start our social media platforms. I don't know if anyone has yet. What you do have, I know you, Commissioner Lane, you were reaching out to me to ask me about the credentials, but it was really, I want to note this, it was a hassle
Really?
dealing with the IT department. It was a hassle. It was
Just to get our credentials.
just to get our credentials. I talked to them last year. I started this last year because we were trying to build this up.
Uh-huh.
We were trying to produce at the beginning in January. That's when we were trying to come out, And I go back and he says, "Oh, can you brief me? I don't recall." And so, it was really a hassle. Finally got it.
Well, thank you for going through that.
But now I got to go back to have him walk me through the platform. I have it, so I just need to be walked through. And I guess I can talk to Councilman Stemley because you deal with that same platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
So you can help me with that if that'd be awesome. But so that's that. And so with the committee email. So now that you have all the credentials, when would you all like to kind of get started on your social media?
Once again, can we go over who has what social media platform?
So I have it written down.
I think somebody had like Facebook, Instagram.
And I know. Do you remember what you have, Commissioner Lane?
But we decided not to.
So Commissioner Lane has Snapchat. I have it all written down because I had all my meetings.
I have Facebook.
Okay, so Commissioner Lane has Okay, here we go. Commissioner Lane has Snapchat. Instagram was Commissioner Smith. Facebook was Commissioner Pozos, and Twitter was Commissioner Galvin. But didn't we decide to do away with Twitter?
Right.
So we're not doing
Right.
Twitter. And so with substituting for that, then I think it was a couple people kind of help Commissioner Pozos with Facebook. Was it you, Commissioner Dobrowski?
I don't know which one I was supposed to do.
We were originally supposed to do Twitter, but now we really don't have anything. We could help out with other platforms when needed.
Right.
Yeah, that's no problem.
And so we can just kind of group up each other.
Right.
I think Commissioner Lane is okay with Snapchat. You got the Snap.
Did we for sure not want to do Twitter?
Yeah.
Well,
Because personally I use Twitter and there's always a lot of Michigan City pages out there that do see a lot of.
So I think
what
we
the high
did
school
agree
posts
to
that
do.
we-
Yeah, I think we did agree to do Twitter. I think it was kind of like a yes, no, yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was a yes.
I mean, since we don't have anything, we might as well.
Might as well.
I would do Twitter.
It doesn't hurt. So we'll do a Twitter. So that'd be Commissioner Galvin, right? And did you have anyone partner with you?
Catherine, if she
I
would
can
like to
do
help.
Twitter.
And then and do you have anyone partnering with you for Facebook? I think Commissioner Reynolds. That'd be a good partnership right there. So we have, and then I can kind of just check in on everything and see how we're progressing. Let me see here. And so with that, then we can since we're kind of mostly all here, then we can kind of regroup on what we want to do as far as our video. Councilman Fitzpatrick did talk to the people. They agreed, they would like to help us, but we have our little vision that we have, which is great, which is exciting. So let's run with that. We just need to come up with a day where we want to just do it. So we all need to, before we leave, let's come up with a day, and this time let's kind of stick to it. Because I was kind of, I'm like, I'm getting nothing back. I'm sending everything else, but nothing about, I'm like, all right, I'll see how it is. But, so kind of to re-emphasize on that, we did agree that it's a great idea for Commissioner Lane to do his from school. That shows that, that's what he's doing.
Supporting home away from home.
Supporting home away from home. Commissioner Moore was going to be at Marquette.
Okay, you want to do it inside or outside of Marquette? I mean,
It doesn't in, out, both, it doesn't matter,
Whatever's easiest
Whatever's
to get access
easiest, yeah,
to. I mean, if
whatever's
you can't get
easiest,
access to the building, we can do outside easily.
Yeah.
I was going to do the high school in front of the Wolf at Michigan City.
Commissioner Galvin was going to do the high school. Commissioner Dobrowski, MCPD. Commissioner Pozos,
I was gonna do downtown somewhere.
downtown somewhere.
I'm not sure where yet.
Commissioner, and then we can kind of have this. Commissioner Smith was going to do Lebesnik. Commissioner Reynolds was going to do YMCA, and I was going to do the garden.
Oh, Friendship Garden?
Friendship Garden,
Okay.
yeah. And then our introduction was a great idea of the flags coming in kind of welcome to MC on Highway 49. That was 94. Sorry. 49, 94.
Good idea, wasn't it?
Same difference, huh? But that was a great idea to coming in to welcome to Michigan City. We have our flags, the lighthouse. That's great, and so we can all do that together.
Should I do mine at the beach now since nobody's doing that one? Like the lighthouse?
did somebody say the beach? I thought it was like.
I want to
Somebody
say.
So it's either MCPD or the beach. Let's do the beach.
Yeah.
We don't have to promote. Anyway, if not. Anyway.
So a date.
Yeah.
Sometime next week.
Yeah, so we can settle that before we leave, and so we can kind of keep going on, so we can have.
Right.
Yeah, so it's fine. I mean, they can make my video during like the week, like during my school hours.
Yeah, what I'm saying, so we can all kind of do it together. We can kind of just it'll be fun for us too to kind of
Spend some time.
hang out.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun. So also too, with that being said, I prompt you to dig out your commissioner T-shirts. I dug mine out last week.
I need one.
We need to get one for you.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
I know exactly where mine is.
I'll look.
Because we'll be doing a lot of things this summer, hopefully, right? And a lot of collaborations with different people. And our representation will be with our T-shirts. Councilman Stemley, St. Patrick's Parade.
I actually have 4 things I want to speak on today. So some of them are going, some are different projects I want to do with the youth and the community in Michigan City. So I'll just have you, I'll just pass these around here for you.
All right. So as you're passing that, I'll finish up real quick, and then we'll get right to you. So he's passing that out. I'll kind of hurry back to this. So with that, so committee email, all that linked in with committee emails. So that was kind of like a shotgun blast, but we have a lot to kind of think about. Moving on, is there anything on that, dealing with that? Anyone have any questions, concerns, comments, complaints? Oh, did you all the other? Sorry. Okay. So moving on, nomination of the 9th member.
That has to come from one of the committee.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that. I'm still pushing it. We're just still waiting. We are doing our part, so we're just waiting on that. And so that's pretty much it. All I can say about that. Any comment on that?
Do we have somebody in mind or still
Social
process?
status.
Social status, yeah. We're just waiting.
Okay.
New business collaborations. I had a meeting today with Katie Eden for the Chamber of Commerce. She's going to think of some different things. She wants to collaborate with us. We're working on some different things, and I'll set up a meeting where we can bring her in, and she can kind of talk over some different things that she wants us to do and collaborate on with, being the Youth Commission. So that's exciting. And I'm in the midst of working on some other things. I don't want to just blast them out right now because I'm still trying to make sense of everything so I can put them on stilts so they can walk. So we know that, we know that's something that we as a commission can support. If that makes any sense. I don't want to just shotgun blast an idea and be like, okay, now where do we go from there? And so you all can think about it. Do you all remember Chip Cotman, right? We're still with the youth services of LaPorte County. Remember I was kind of talking about that, and they kind of want to collaborate with us. I'm still working on that to kind of bring him so they can talk to the commission. And so kind of just a conglomerate of collaborations we're trying to work on here. So that's that. And so anything on that before we move on? Okay. Interactive community activities. I'll talk about that after our collaboration. So today we have Councilman Johnny Stemley here with us.
Yeah, I just wanted to go over some of the programs that I work with different organizations that we're doing for the youth. 2 of them are already established, and 2 of them we're trying to establish in the near future. So I'll just go over them with you, and if you have any questions about any of them, just let me know. I'll start with the Michigan City St. Patrick's Day Parade. That will be on March 7th this year. We've been doing it for around 19 years, and the Main Street Association now is the main sponsor of the parade. So if you know of any groups or organizations that want to take part in this for yourselves, just let me know. The information's all kind of right there with that.
Okay.
So, and that'll be on March 7th. There's no entry fee at all, and all organizations are welcome. So, and we usually have a pretty good time with that too. So, and we will have a magic show afterwards too at the library following for the kids. That'll be Matt Kalita.
And would you like us a slot in there or as a youth commission, or?
Oh yeah, we would love to have you as part of the parade. And like you said, if you when you go to your schools, any organizations that want to come or be part of it, they're always welcome.
Great. And do you have? Okay, here we go. So we'll fill this out together as a commission. Okay.
It'd be a great way to get our name out there. Everybody would see our
And like you said, you can pass out if you have any flyers on the commission, your goals and your mission statements, or even to recruit more people. You're more than welcome to do that there.
Great.
One of the other projects too that we've been doing for a couple of years too is I'm president of the Michigan City Zoological Society also, and we have a junior zoo society board also. As you can see, it's actually, I did get the old application. This is 2019, but it's basically the same. I just have to change the date. And what we do here too is people that are pursuing zoo careers. Veterinarians, there's a lot to do with the zoo, different things. Working on exhibits, being a zookeeper, or if you just want to come down to the Washington Park Zoo and learn more about that. That will be starting April 1st. We meet once a month. It's the second Tuesday of the month at 4 o'clock at the Washington Park Zoo.
April Fool's Day, huh?
Well, yeah, the zoo opens April. Yeah, zoo always opens April 1st.
So are you pulling our legs?
But the meetings is always the second Tuesday of the month. They last about an hour. Some of the things we do is the first meeting we'll give a private tour of the zoo. We'll talk about the animals, any questions anybody has. Then we usually set up a meeting with the zookeeper the following month, zoo director, meet a veterinarian, zoo cleanup, and different programs like that. So if you know of anybody interested in it, just let me know, and we'll help them out, and especially if they're interested in getting in the field of a zoo or animal care, we help them out too. When they go off to college, we write letters of recommendation that they've been involved and everything else. So one of the good stories too about it too. One of our past members, she's going to actually go into veterinarian care, and she also is going to be a seasonal help down at the zoo this year. So that project's open to anybody from 13 to 18, and if they have any questions, just let me know. And if you could just pass the word on that too.
No fee to join?
No fee.
Okay. Great.
And is it 13 to 18 or 13 to 19? You said 18, or is it 19? I see 19 here.
It's 19.
Okay.
And if you are right in the border, they're 12 or 19.
Yeah.
We'll take you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
We'll make some exceptions there, but it's a really good program, and it's not too time consuming either.
Oh,
So,
that's a great program. Yeah.
and if you, like you said, so a lot of times the kids can only make 4 meetings or 3 or all of them, and we welcome everybody for
That's
that.
exciting. Good.
Definitely spread the word on that. Thank you.
Sure enough. One of the other programs that we're in the works of right now is we're actually trying to put together a drone boot camp out at the Michigan City Airport. We don't have dates set yet, but we are looking for sponsorships. We're finalizing our sponsorships, and this will take place sometime in June. And it'll be a 5-day program. It'll be 3 hours a day. We'll also get guest speakers to come in. We know some commercial airline pilots will come in and speak. Some guys that run the control towers at different places. We're going to try to get them to speak to the kids, and people that do operation with drones. I know, like with NIPSCO with the towers, and it's about with that anything about right now drones are used. So we'll be putting that project out soon. But since I was here, I want to kind of introduce it to you. Like I said, we're going to have an introduction to drones and their careers. We're going to have flight control with weather. We're going to let you operate the drones too. We'll have 6 drones to operate under supervision of one of our teachers that are going to be out there, and he also does video, photoing, and editing. So we're going to get that done too. So we're going to work on that one day out there. But it'll be a 5-day program, and I'll come to the youth commission and give updates on that once we start finalizing everything. So
Great.
and one of the other programs too, we're starting up too. I've been working with a group out of Chicago. We're going to try to do a sister program of try to get a youth center going for the kids in Michigan City.
Like that.
It's called Crushers Club. We're working with out of Chicago right now. We have the 501c3 already established, and it takes the Michigan City youth. We'll be working with the juvenile center also, and we'll be doing a boxing program there, a recording studio. They work with bees over there, beehives, and flowers and everything else. And but we're working with another organization to try to find a building right now and get that finalized. But hopefully you hear more about that in the next months to come. But
That's exciting.
yeah, so I wanted to put that out there too. So, and like I said, I'll be giving updates on the next 2 programs with the drones and the youth center throughout the year.
What about Marquette Mall, man? That's a perfect location right there.
These are great programs.
Yeah.
Especially for the youth in Michigan City. These are the type of things we want to promote for our commission.
And like you said, I'll need your help to help promote them and everything else. So we got the parade and the society that are happening right now. So whatever you can do for our organizations, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is exciting. You need volunteers. Call us up. We'll do our best to be there because this is all very exciting. We want to be involved in the community. We want to help you. We want to reach that. Our goal is to reach that young median right there, so we can help pump these different things and serve it up in a way where it's tasteful for them, and so they're like, yeah, and like, where do I go?
Shoot, I might be in that drone program. That sounds fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds really interesting.
Right.
So like you said, we're welcome. We're going to try to do 2 different programs. We're still in the stages. We almost have it set up. It'll be with 30 kids, from Michigan City, 30 of the youth. So, but we'll like I said, once we get our final sponsorship, we'll be putting this out. We've been working with the Safe Harbor school system, and to put this together. And we also have a meeting with the chief of police too about the youth center tomorrow morning. So
that's exciting.
We'll have more updates on that too with getting them involved and possibly doing some sponsorship there. So, but I just wanted to bring that to the youth commission and tell the council and the city is working to help the kids and the children of Michigan City.
And we'd love to collaborate with that. We'd love to be on board with that.
And we would love to have you on board, that's for sure.
Closely biased, that's exciting. So if you can take down our email so that when you have any updates and stuff like that, it's like, hey, we need volunteers, you email us.
Okay.
We'll get on it. So I can give you that right now if you have a pen and...
You know what, I do not, but I know.
All right, so it's...
Feel free to email or just come to another meeting.
You know what, I'll update you at the meetings.
Okay.
And if I have something, I'll get a hold of Nathan.
All right, yeah.
Great.
So mcyl@emichigancity.com, so if that helps out any y'all.
I think I got your number.
Yep, and you have my number, yep. So that's very exciting. Thank you very much for sharing this information. That gives us something to look forward to as well, to help promote and pump this through. We'll fill this out as a commission and we'll turn it into, is it Abigail downstairs or return to you?
Yeah, just return it to me.
I can just drop it by your house or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, great. And we'll fill this out. And yeah, thank you very much. Any comments for Mr. Stimley?
Thank you for coming. Awesome programs.
Thank you very much. This is pretty exciting. That gives us something to look forward to, and as we're building our platforms and things like that, something you can promote.
Yeah, like I said, any other help I can be to the commission, you just give me a call and I'll do what I can to help you.
All right. And so I don't know if we were talking about maybe we can collaborate on this, but we were kind of talking about our silent disco that we want to come up with. We were shooting for March. As you probably know or don't know, our commission was founded. We don't have any without any funding, so we're kind of blazing our own trail, which is exciting. It gives us it's kind of like game on. Let's do this. Let's show them. Any collaborations we can do there, that'd be great. We're talking about our give back night. We want this to be, since it'll be our first. It'll be our first thing that the youth commission does, and we want it to be big. Okay, we want it to be big. We want everyone to, in a sense, we want everyone to be there.
Any help with promotions or anything like that, please use it.
Yeah, just let me know when you have something written up, and I'll be more than happy to do what I can to help.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so that was exciting, very good stuff. We got some stuff to work with here. So, anything that anyone that needs to add to that? Okay, where is my? Okay. Here it is. Here it isn't.
I can tell you, interactive community activities.
Interactive community activities. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So interactive community activities. So I was thinking, this is something we could all think about. As far as there's always different things that are coming. Like there's Earth Day. There's there's Valentine's Day. There's there's like all different types of things that go on that we can just do so much about, right? So like say for instance, I was thinking like Earth Day. We can partner with Michigan City, the sanitation department. We can kind of organize a group of us and more volunteers to go out and do some community service.
Nice.
Pick up trash and stuff like that. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Because my school, we do volunteer work too, so you get some people from our CAD students in general. Because I know they need service hours this semester too. That's the easy way.
Absolutely. And wait, I'm sorry, what day is Earth Day?
It's like
sometime in April.
Yeah, sometime in April. And
Okay.
we
Say
can
more.
Just a little bit off.
I just dissipated. Anyway, yeah, sometime in April we can get more ideas about it and more different dates, such as more like Earth Day, because there's always something going on that we can collaborate.
April 22nd.
April 22nd.
Yeah, there's cleanups always going on that day. There's
Right.
Tons of stuff, so.
April 22nd, yeah. Yep, Earth Day. And yeah, like there's always different type of stuff. Like we can collaborate with the Michigan City Police Department with the Easter egg hunt.
I was going to say that.
I do that every year. And now we can do it as a commission, and it'd be awesome. So there's so much we can do as a commission. We want to stay involved. We want to stay active, and we can do it. That's the thing. We can do it. We can promote. So we can do it. That's the thing. It's not like we can't. Let's see. Different things. I like. I don't know. Something at the partnering with the dunes. I don't know. I know one thing that I helped with. There's I think it's every Monday at the beach. I don't know when they start up. They do it every Monday. But at the beach, there's a beach cleanup.
I don't think she starts that until like.
When did she start that again? Something
I wanna say
Coalition.
it's like April.
I can't think of the name right now.
I think it's just Michigan City Beach Cleanup.
Yeah.
It's
And who
Nora
does
Riska.
Uh,
Nora Riska.
yeah, and then I can't think of her name. It's
Stability Commission.
you would know her.
I know they might be doing something with their state.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good one to partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we can partner with.
I think she does start them in April.
I'll reach out to her and find out.
Yep. So that'd be great if you can do that. And then as we're going through, we can if anyone else could think of anything else. We want to have all of our bases covered.
Monday mornings, that's what she called it.
Yeah, Monday mornings.
I knew, I just couldn't come up with it.
And because I've done that and it was great. And all the trash that I found on the beach, that's unreal. It's unreal.
Sure.
It's unreal. And so there's different things we can do. We just want to grow this. So eventually we want to grow this outside of our city, county. Maybe we can partner with other cities. Because we're just young people are overlooked. We really are. And so I'll just kind of mention something that I kind of spoke of last week via Facebook. It's just like kind of like we as young people we want to be wanted, right? We want to be known. Like we, as much as we say we don't, we do. There's different things we do just to get the attention. Even personally, we may dye our hair, wear different things, and we want to be noticed. We want to have that attention. And so, if no one's going to notice us, somebody will, and we'll make you see us.
Like this platform.
Right. So we're gonna make you see us, And so it's just like we can do it.
Really? Speaking on collaborating maybe with other cities or counties, like I have a friend named Sid Augustin, and he's like proposing bills in Chesterton to like bring down like emissions of gases and things like that in Chesterton, and it was approved. So like I know I have friends from different cities that are willing to partner with us when it comes to like environmental things, cleanup. So we have a lot of.
And you're the point of contact,
right? And
right there.
I just thought of that.
Reach
That's
out
a
to
great
them.
idea.
See?
So yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I'll
bring them to us.
Absolutely.
Let us.
Lots of ideas here, guys.
And sorry, I'm going crazy right now. That just vanished. So, can I see something? Okay, and so is there anything else concerning that interactive community activities and things and such? Anything from what we talked about previously? I think we have all our bases covered. Everything's looking good.
Yeah.
Anything else? Thank you again, Mr. Stimley. So, any public comments?
Just we can start working on the social media platforms. Me and Kathy can work on Twitter, Facebook. We'll get on that.
Facebook either tomorrow or Friday. I gotta work.
So, anything you'd like to add, a public comment before we go?
No. It's a pleasure for me being here. Like I said, I look forward to working with the Youth Commission on these projects and whatever other projects you may have in the future. I'm more than happy to work with you, and I'm glad to see moving forward and getting involved. So.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for coming.
And any commissioner comments?
You got some good ideas coming.
All right.
Hello?
Okay, so with there being not much of anything else left, I got a motion. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Pozos and Commissioner Moore make the motion, and so move. Our meeting adjourned. Commissioner Lane seconded. 408 second. And meeting adjourned at 4:08.